Alright guys, got something new and exciting for you today. As some of you may or may not know, Android got an update today. We are now going to be running Android 4.3. So let me show you guys that. This right here is my Nexus 7, and we're going to go to About Tablet, and you can see right here that we are running Android version 4.3, and you should be able to see the little jelly bean guy right down, and there's 4.3 jelly bean, and all of the little jelly beans you can flick off the screen. So very cool. I'm gonna go ahead and walk you guys through this. This is a stock ROM for this device right here. It does have root on it. I rooted it, or got root access, and then custom recovery and all that kind of goodies. But this is the stock factory image on the device right here. So let's just go ahead and look through it a little bit. It's got all your standard applications. I've downloaded obviously some of my own stuff, but all your standard applications are on here. You can see that it is quite smooth and operates very nicely. So let's go ahead and look at some of the features on this thing. So we're going to go through here and just look at it. So one of the first things I want to point out is that this now has what's called smart Bluetooth, or low energy Bluetooth. So when you use your Bluetooth, it's just going to use a lot less battery on your device. So that's a real cool feature. The other thing that's new on 4.3 is the dial pad on a phone. This is a tablet, but on a phone it does autocomplete, and kind of gives you suggestions for people you're trying to call, and actually their name, and gives you a couple suggestions. I think there's 3 listed as you're typing in a phone number. So that's very cool. Very nice feature. Let me go ahead and show you guys one of my favorite features on this thing, and that is restricted access profiles. And I'll show you guys the reason I really like restricted access profiles also. So what you're going to do is you're going to go into settings, and you have all your standard settings. I did turn on developer settings, which can be done by going into here and then just tapping on the build number, I think like 10 times or so, and it will turn on your developer settings, which is where you have USB debugging and all those good things. But we're going to go ahead and go into users, and now Jelly Bean 4.2 had this user profile for the tablet, and gives you multiple users, and I'll show you guys that really quick. So you turn it off, you turn it back on, and you have these 2 users down here at the bottom. This is the standard one, and it has a password. If you set up multiple users, you got to have passwords on each account. And then this, I actually labeled this kids mode, and it boots up, and now you're in that profile. This profile doesn't have a password, but let me just show you guys. That is what is in this mode, and you actually can pick what's in this other restricted access mode by the administrative account, which is the main account. So if you go into settings, users, click on that kids mode account, you can see I set up right there, and this is all the applications on the device. And if you want to add some, like I have Angry Birds right here, another Angry Birds, so we'll turn that one on, and it'll now allow that application. I think I have Jetpack Jake in here, which is right here. Kids like playing that one too. And then Ant Smash also. We'll turn all those on. Now my kids can only get into the applications that I specifically give them access to. So if I don't want them, looking at porn accidentally or downloading something they shouldn't be, they don't have access to it. They don't even have access to Google Play, which is on their screen, but they can't do anything. It just tells you access denied when they try to click on it. So I love this mode. For me, having a bunch of kids at the house, this is excellent. They can't get into this mode unless they have the password. So really nice to have this restricted access feature. Probably one of my favorite things of Android 4.3 for me specifically. Some of the other things that are really cool on here is just accelerated graphics, 3D graphics. So that has been enhanced to give you guys a better gaming experience and things like that. Let me go ahead and look through a couple of the other new features on this thing. Virtual surround sound, so some audio tweaks there. Easier text input, so when you're typing, they have a new algorithm for showing that stuff up. See if I can get into something that's got typing here. Google Keep. So if you're typing up a note, this algorithm for this stuff is new and comes up in auto inputs and stuff like that much better now with this new stuff. Also additional language support, faster switching between users. Now that has to do with this right here, where you power off and you go back to the screen and you switch users. I don't know, I mean, I guess maybe that's a little faster than Android 4.2, but I don't really notice a huge difference there. Location detection through Wi-Fi, and it does it with using less power, so obviously better battery. Enhanced photo daydream mode. Daydream mode is settings, I think it's display, and right here you have daydream mode, and you can set up, here we'll do colors, or you can set up some different things right here for daydream mode. And that's most of it. Other than that, basically guys, you're running just a super smooth, slick interface, which is what makes this device really nice. So there you go. That's kind of my once over on the Nexus 7 or an Android 4.3. There it is. So very, very nice. Definitely liking it myself. Very, very slick. Also got announced today was the Nexus 7 second generation tablet, which is going to be coming out here on July 30th, I think. And also Chromecast. You guys got to check both those things out. Very, very cool. I already ordered my Chromecast, pre-ordered it, so can't wait for that to come. There you go. That is Android 4.3, newest update from Google today. Hope you guys like this little once-over review information on it. As always, hey, check me out right up here at the top, rootjunkie.com. I put all my videos on there, lots of downloads, all kinds of goodies on there. Please check that out. You can follow me on Facebook or Twitter on the other side. And that's it. We'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.